Hi friends, today let's put Legolas from the Lord of the Rings into the spotlight. Legolas's name is from the Elvish language Sindarin and it means green leaf. It actually comes from two separate words from the Sindarin language that were put together. Leg, which means fresh or green, and Golas, which means a collection of leaves or foliage. His name obviously matches his character as he is an elf and they are renowned for their connection to nature.
The heart of elfendom on earth.
A few aspects of Legolas's character and relationships were changed for the movies. One of the small differences were his weapons. In the books he uses a bow and one dagger, whereas in the movies he uses a bow and two daggers. His skills and natural abilities were greatly enhanced for the movies to the point that they're almost superpowers. The books definitely portray him with a strong eyesight and an ability to walk for very long distances without needing to rest. But in the movie, this is increased to the point that he can see far beyond the horizon, much further than he can even in the books.
What your elf eye see?
The Uruks turn northeast! They're taking the hobbits to Isengard!
The last change, and probably one of the bigger changes to Legolas's character, is his relationship with the dwarf Gimli. Much like his natural abilities were increased for the screen, his relationship towards Gimli was expanded and a lot more obvious. Even relatively early on in the books, there's a lot of interaction between the dwarf and the elf, and their relationship is developed much faster than it is in the books.
And you have my bow.
And my axe.
Some fans have noticed that Legolas's eyes actually change colours throughout the movie. Sometimes they're brown and sometimes they're blue.
They're frightened. You can see it in their eyes.
This was not done purposefully at all. There was actually a mishap with the contact lenses that Orlando Bloom was supposed to wear, and therefore sometimes he was wearing them and sometimes he wasn't, which means that sometimes Legolas's eyes were brown and then sometimes they were blue. Shortly after the books were published, there was a visual rendering, i.e. an illustration, that was made of Legolas. Tolkien was infuriated when he saw it because Legolas was portrayed as ladylike. He felt that this visual representation removed some of Legolas's power and that people wouldn't give him as much respect as they should be. Tolkien actually contacted the illustrator with a fuller description of what Legolas was supposed to look like. Tolkien writes, "He was tall as a young tree, lithe, immensely strong, able swiftly to draw a great warbow and shoot down a Nazgul, endowed with the tremendous vitality of elvish bodies, so hard and resistant to hurt that he went only in light shoes over rock or through snow, the most tireless of all of the fellowship." Tolkien obviously had great respect for Legolas and wanted that the readers and now the viewers have the same respect towards him and don't just write him off as a ladylike fairy thing. Who from the Lord of the Rings do you want to see me cover next? Please tell me in the comment section down below. And until next time, happy bubbles! If you want to see the other characters from the Lord of the Rings that I've covered, you can click on the box on the left, or you can click on the box on the right to find out why Katniss is Team Peter. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos.